The head of the UN's refugee agency is in Poland, touring a refugee reception center where thousands of people are arriving in cars, buses, and on foot. He tells ABC News he thinks the crisis is going to get worse unless the fighting stops.
The stories of those journeys are very hard. A great deal of trauma and psychological impact, which we often see in refugee crises, but it's particularly acute when people flee from war, from active war.
ABC's Phil Lipoff has more on the refugee crisis from Poland.
4-year-old Tymka giggling, running down the hall of a hotel in Lublin, Poland, 375 miles from his home in Kyiv, where just days ago he was hiding in a basement with his mom and cousins as the Russians attacked his town, describing what he was seeing. His mother, Tetyana, is a florist, living with beauty every day, suddenly taking this video in the basement. She says it was hard to hear, little Tymka cowering under a blanket saying, "Let's go, Mom, let's run away." And so she did, with Tymka, her sister, and their children, a dark and bumpy bus ride. Eventually getting to the border and into Poland, finally arriving in Lublin and reuniting with her sister Oksana, who we've been following for days. Tymka's 5-year-old cousin Anna was in that shelter too. They're bonded now by so much more than just family. They have seen and heard the same horror. Anna's way of expressing it, this picture, a man with a tank and helicopters above. We ask who that man is. She answers. Putin? Not too long ago, this was Anna in her classroom reciting a poem about her country. Her life, all of their lives, changed forever, trying to hold on to any hope. For Tymka and Anna, that's Chip, their dog, who made the trip to safety with them. A reminder of home and the way it should be. Tetyana, though, will need more than Chip to smile again. Her husband is fighting the Russians. She says we're in a foreign land. We don't have a place to live. We're full of fear about whether we even have a future. Completely understandable. The kids, at least the two you just saw in that story, Tymka and Anna, we all hope they're too young, 4 and 5, to grow up and remember what happened at this point in their lives. But we've spoken to so many other families with children who are 7, 8, 10, 13, 19. Those kids are most definitely going to remember this war and how they were displaced from their country and the cruelty that they saw in their country. This is a man-made crisis that is going to have a profound effect on children in ways that we really don't even understand right now. Certainly their parents don't either. I want to mention one more quick thing, because we have been here for 2 weeks, and for the better part of a week, we were just talking to refugees and seeing them come to this country and try to figure out what happens next. The Polish government set up more than 120 of these reception centers, and refugees have been going. We're now getting an idea of what's happening there. Tetyana and her family went to a refugee center not far from here, and they have, among other things, a list of flats in the area, even homes, that people are offering to refugees. And within a couple of hours of our discussion with them, they were placed in a home. Someone is picking them up tomorrow and driving them 300 miles, and they'll be able to stay in this home, not sure how long, but better than a hotel and better than not knowing where they're going to stay. Deidre?
Phil Lipoff in Poland, thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.